In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on September 28, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Boston Red Sox. The Detroit Tigers and Boston Red Sox close out the regular season at Fenway Park with postseason seeding still on the line for Detroit. The Tigers have already clinched a playoff berth, but a win here keeps them alive for the American League Central crown if Cleveland slips. At worst, a win secures the second wild card seed. Boston has already clinched, so they're locked into a road wild card series regardless, though the opponent depends on Sunday's results. Detroit was originally expected to throw ace Tarek Skubal in this game, but the team will save him for Game 1 of the postseason. Instead, Chris Paddack is lined up to start. That's a clear step down, and it puts more pressure on the Tigers lineup to support him. Boston will counter with a bullpen day, mixing and matching arms to cover innings. That can be effective at Fenway, especially when roles are clearly defined, but it also creates volatility late in games if matchups don't work. Motivation still favors Detroit, and Boston has little reason to push starters or extend relievers. The Tigers' lineup has been inconsistent, but facing a piecemeal pitching plan, they should have opportunities. Paddack doesn't inspire full confidence, but with Detroit playing for seeding and Boston already locked in, I lean to the Tigers to finish strong. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. The first 2 games of the series were both low-scoring, finishing under, but this finale sets up differently. Paddack has been hittable all year, and bullpen games tend to create scoring chances once middle relievers are stretched. With neither team throwing an ace, the offenses should find some traction. Motivation still matters. Detroit will swing for runs, but Boston can play loose, and Fenway is always a hitter-friendly park. This one has the ingredients to tilt higher than the first 2 games. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Oakland Athletics. The Kansas City Royals and Oakland Athletics meet Sunday in MLB action from Sacramento. Oakland comes into this matchup riding momentum after a 4-3 walk-off win Friday, continuing their success against Kansas City. The Athletics have swept the Royals in each of their last 4 meetings this season, and they've looked energized behind young bats like Nick Kurtz and Jacob Wilson. The setting also favors offense, as Sacramento has quickly earned a reputation as one of the most hitter-friendly parks in the league. Still, the Royals' inconsistency on the mound looms large, with Cole Reagan set to start. He's been shaky with command and has struggled in spots where lineups can hunt fastballs. Oakland has nothing to lose and is playing with confidence, while Kansas City looks flat in the final stretch. That makes me lean to the home side. As our first pick for this matchup, the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. The ballpark leans to offense, but recent history between these clubs tells a different story. 8 of their last 11 meetings have stayed under, and Friday's game finished at just 7 runs despite a walk-off finish. Kansas City's bats have cooled off, and Oakland's bullpen has actually stabilized late in games. With both teams potentially shuffling arms and trying to keep things tight, I see this one falling short of the number once again. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Washington Nationals. Chicago will be trying to close out their season with a win when they visit Nationals Park on Sunday afternoon to face Washington in the final game of their 3-game series. The White Sox have the edge here because they've swung the bats better of late, and they're going up against a Nationals pitching staff that has been poor all season, allowing at least 5 runs in 5 straight home games. Washington gave up 10 runs in the opener of this series, and keeping the Sox in check again won't come easy. Chicago will send rookie Shane Smith Smith to the mound, and while he hasn't been dominant, he's been steady enough with a 3.98 earned run average and 1.24 WHIP. He's allowed 25 hits and 13 runs over his last 33.1 innings, which gives the Sox a fighting chance. On the other side, Washington has been far less reliable, with Lord posting a 5.01 earned run average and a .280 opponent batting average across 64.2 home innings. That imbalance leans the value toward the visitors. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. The White Sox have played over in 2 of their last 3, while the Nationals have gone over in 2 of their last 4. Chicago is averaging 3.96 runs per game on the season, but has ticked up to 4.67 runs in their last 3. Washington averages 4.26 runs per game and 5 runs per game across their last 3, and both teams are facing shaky pitching here. Add in the fact that 3 of the last 5 head-to-head meetings have cashed the over, and the ingredients are here for another one to climb past the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus San Francisco Giants. It's the final day of the season, and we've got the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants at Oracle Park. The Giants have taken the first 2 games of this series, and now they send their ace, Logan Webb, to the mound to finish the sweep. On the other side, the Rockies are rolling out rookie McCade Brown, and let's be honest, it's been a tough ride for the kid. In 6 starts, he's rocking a 7.54 ERA and still searching for his first big league win. Yes, he's coming off his best start where he held Seattle to 1 run in 5 innings, but now he's facing a Giants lineup averaging 5 runs a game over their last week. That's a rough assignment to end your rookie season. Logan Webb is the complete opposite story. He's been one of the most consistent arms in the National League, sitting with a 3.3 earned run average and a 14-11 record. And get this, in his career against Colorado, Webb has absolutely owned them. In his last 7 starts versus the Rockies, he's 4-1 with a 2.33 earned run average. Plus, Oracle Park has been his kingdom. In 86 starts there, he's got a 2.87 earned run average and over 500 strikeouts. Meanwhile, this Rockies offense has been ice cold. They're batting .185 over their last 6 games. They're the worst road-hitting team in baseball, and their bullpen has been a disaster with a 5.22 earned run average. This sets up like a perfect storm. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Francisco Giants to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Webb has shut down this lineup all season, and Colorado can't string together rallies. They're living and dying on the occasional solo homer. With Brown on the other side, the Giants could grab an early lead and cruise. And remember, late September in San Francisco means cooler air, heavier ball, and fewer runs flying out of the yard. I see Webb dealing, the Rockies fading, and this one sneaking under. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Philadelphia Phillies. We've made it to the final game of the 2025 regular season, and it's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies at Citizens Bank Park on Sunday afternoon. One of these teams looks like it's ready to book October plans. The other is already thinking about Cancun. Minnesota has dropped 7 of its last 10 and hasn't fared much better against National League teams, losing 6 of the last 9 in those spots. Meanwhile, the Phillies are rolling, 12 wins in their last 17, and they've been nearly untouchable at home with a 14-3 record in that stretch. They also own interleague play, winning 9 of their last 10 against American League opponents. On the mound, we've got Simeon Woods Richardson for the Twins and Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. Woods Richardson has been steady, giving up only 2 runs across his last 11 innings against the Yankees and Guardians. But the edge here is with Sanchez. He's been filthy in September, 4 starts, 27 innings, just a 2 earned run average, and a WHIP under 1. He's baseball's 5th best earned run average guy this season, and Philly has won 4 of his last 5 starts. Add in the fact that Minnesota's staff ranks bottom 5 in earned run average, and Phillies is top 10, and it feels like the mismatch is too much. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Both of these starters are coming in hot. Woods Richardson with a 2-0 September record and a .162 opponent batting average. Sanchez holding opponents to a single run or less in nearly every recent outing. Neither team is giving up the long ball at an alarming rate either, and when these two clubs meet, the under has cashed more often than not. With both pitchers finishing the season on a high note, I see this one staying low. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.